is Laplace transform of a sine and a cosine function. So ft is equals to cos omega t. So I can write it as 0 to infinity integral of cos omega t to the power minus st dt. Now cos omega t can be expressed as the sum of two complex numbers, that is e to the power j omega t plus e to the power minus j omega t by 2, because e to the power j omega t is cos omega t plus j sin omega t, that you know. So this will be cos omega t. So this is cos omega t is substituted by the exponential, complex exponential terms, and then I multiplied it with e to the power minus st, and I have got two terms. So it is like this: e to the power minus is taken common. So for the first term it is s minus j omega, and for the second term it will be s plus j omega. So if I again put it into the limits, it will become it will become 1 by s minus j omega, and if I substitute minus 1 by s minus j omega e to the power this, then if I substitute the limit, finally you will get these two terms. So if I simplify, then a minus b into a plus b, here this is j is complex, so a square plus b square minus b square will give you a square plus omega square, because minus j square will give you 1, and it is s plus j omega plus s minus j omega in the numerator. So a j omega term will cancel, it will become 2s, so 2 will cancel, and finally it will become s by s square plus omega square. Right, I have not explained this integral in detail because this integration has already been done previously, has been shown previously for 3 cases. So I think that this will be clear to you. If not, then you ask me, right? Similarly, sine omega t, if ft is equals to sine omega t, then sine omega t can be expressed as e to the power j omega t minus e to the power minus j omega t by 2j. So substituting for sine omega t in terms of complex exponentials, I get this, and then I have splitted the two terms, two integration, and then I finally, after integrating and substituting the limits, I got these two. So then on simplification it again becomes s square plus omega square, but this is s plus j omega minus of s plus of j omega. So finally numerator will have 2j omega. So 2j and 2j will cancel. It will give omega by s square plus omega square. So for cos it is s by s square plus omega square. For sine it is omega by s square plus omega square. That is the difference. But the total process is same. Right.